or you can get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. We are here to do a reaction to Elvis Presley in the Ghetto. And this is a live performance. And look, we've done reactions to Elvis Presley before on this channel. Please go check that out. And we already know who Elvis Presley is, but I've never heard this song. I'm really excited to get into it because the brother can perform. As always, can't do this without the crew. Phenom 202. What say you?
Phenom 202, DDA representative. This is one of the songs I've never heard. Like I said, I know all the early Elvis, Hound Dog, and all that stuff. But the later versions of the songs that he's done, the tempo change and everything. This is supposed to be like a slower one. But everybody said when we did If I Can Dream, I think that was the name of the song.
Yes.
Everybody was like, you need to do this song. So here we are. So what say you,
O? I'm excited to hear it, man. Oh, well, actually, I've actually heard the song. So.
Oh, okay. Wow. Ali's heard. Okay.
Look at that.
All right. Well, look at that, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into this.
If it's the song I think it is, I'll say that.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into it. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, join our Patreon community
and get access to early releases,
behind the scenes updates, exclusive content, and more.
Your support helps us keep creating amazing videos just for you.
Be part of our journey and help us reach new heights.
You can get with this, or you can get with that. I think you'll get with this, cause this is where it's at.
As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cries. But if there's one thing that she don't need, it's another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. Now, people, don't you understand? The child needs a helping hand. You're gonna be an angry young man someday. And take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Or do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, the world turns, and a hungry little boy with the runny nose plays in the street as the cold wind blows in the ghetto. And his hunger burns, so he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, he steals a car, he tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries. As a crowd gathers round, an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as the young man dies, on a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. And his mama cries.
And the king has left the building, y'all. Was that the song that you remember?
Yeah, that was the song I heard. I heard it a while back.
Okay.
Like some years ago when people was trying to tell other folks, it was not so much an argument, a discussion about Elvis, like making songs, you know, with a little bit of soul and a little bit of trying to help out some black folks. It's a long story.
Okay.
Because my introduction.
I love the song. You know, I've really enjoyed it. Go ahead,
man, John Wayne. That's
Yeah. No,
Go ahead.
go ahead,
it's,
boy.
it's all right, Corey. Corey, he ain't gonna know that reference anyway. But go ahead. You good.
Yeah, so I really, did enjoy the song. I don't know if I would say Elvis was trying to do it for the black people. I don't disagree with that. Um, look, I've gotten into Elvis a lot more lately after definitely watching the film that was done. Fantastic film if anybody hasn't seen it. And when I mean I've gotten to Elvis lately, I mean I'm just learning more about him. And he was not born, he was born in poverty. So I don't him singing this song to me is just what he knows. He
I'm not
grew up in
saying
poverty.
he didn't do it for black people. Like he wasn't singing this just for the blacks. I'm just saying just in general,
No.
Go ahead, you can go.
Okay. But I do like it, to me it just fits what I know, or what from what I've heard, just for the way Elvis was, like he liked going, he liked listening to urban music, he loved gospel, he went to the churches a lot on his own. He would sneak out and go to the black jukebox joints. That's where a lot of that's what he liked. He liked that kind of music, and that's what we got Elvis. And so when we as black people, or the black people back in the day, saw Elvis, we were like, man, he's taking our stuff. Well, yes, but that's what he liked. He just was just doing it on stage, and that's what just it was. But I think what I'm seeing here is just Elvis singing what he likes. He just likes soulful music, because you can tell the brother, it don't look like he phoned it in. So I really enjoyed the
He has
song.
a great voice. I mean, he can really sing. You know what I mean? As far as the song goes, he didn't point out. I mean, because if you listen to the song, you would assume he was talking about a black kid. But the term ghetto is just not a black term. You know what I'm saying? They have Jewish ghettos, they have white ghettos, and all these things. But it's right now synonymous with black people, but it wasn't always like that.
Right.
And trust me, if you ever watch Shameless, yes, there's a lot of people like the Gallagher family in Shameless in Chicago too. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the message, I mean, the message just resonates from when he sung it back in the 70s to today. Like a child is born, a child dies in the ghetto, and another one comes right after that. And that speaks more to, like I've always said, racism is the bane of this country's existence, but also, capitalism is, and just classism. I think classism is one of the biggest things that hurts everybody. And like you said, Elvis didn't grow up with a silver spoon. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't. And this song kind of sheds light on that. So like I like it. I mean, as far as the performance, like he killed it. Like I can't knock him.
He's great. Yeah, I see why he would sell out shows. This definitely is Elvis before he got heavy. This is before Fat Elvis. He was wearing the suit with the high collar, and this before he got big. So but even then, when he got big, the brother was still performing at a phenomenal rate. And
he just brought up a good point though. Everybody who does Elvis, they always do the collar Elvis and the big hair Elvis. They don't ever do
big
the
hair most of the time.
I've never seen an Elvis impersonator do like early Elvis.
Not unless they're young, really young, but like middle-aged men and people like that, will generally do.
I've never seen an Elvis impersonator who didn't have
seen the early days of Elvis.
I mean, but that's what he was like known for, though. Like, you know what I mean? Or you don't do Dennis Rodman when he played for Detroit. You don't do Dennis Rodman when he got wild hair and tattoos. Like, you know what I mean? That's like you don't go for what you're known for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like I'm saying, Elvis, I would say this though, later in life, that's what he was known for. But back in the day, he used to wear the shirts and stuff. He used to wear like the suits and all that stuff. Still had the same hair and moving a lot more. I don't really see that. I always see people with the late Elvis doing the early Elvis dance moves when he wasn't really dancing when he was older. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a mixture of Elvis impersonations. You know what I'm saying? They just take
old and new Elvis they're combining both.
Mixing the new look with the old moves, yo. So yeah. Yeah. And shout out to Forrest Gump, yo. He gave him everything he needed, yo. So let's
He
get
gave him the moves. He gave him the moves.
yo.
What are your thoughts, Ali? Even though you've already heard the song before, what as far as his live performance?
I mean, I'm just always sound like a hater, I guess. I mean, I thought the song, the singing was good. I mean, I don't think it was like that much of a performance because it was just because the mood of the song. Though it ain't like be out there, jumping, running around, jumping around. I mean, it was a high performance. Song. I mean, I like the song though. I like the story in the song. Like, you know what I mean? Tells a nice little tale, and like you said, the cycle continues, beginning and the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you know what I noticed too, like
another one's born.
Exactly. But the way he was singing it, he sung it with pain in his face. That's what I looked at it when he was performing. Like Ali said, he wasn't running around dancing all this stuff, but he was singing it, and it felt like he was like singing through sorrow in the song. It could have been an act, it could be for real, but that's how my eyes told me that's what he was doing. So
yeah, I can see that. I mean, he definitely grew up poor, pretty poor. Yeah. Well, this is fantastic. The brother is talented, extremely talented. He had style, he had charisma, and the brother could sing his ass off. Got to give it up for Elvis Presley, man. A one of a kind act. It's very unfortunate that he just stayed in Vegas those last 10 years, I think. The brother should have went on a world tour because he could have killed it. I mean, we could have gotten so much more of Elvis if he didn't get stuck with the Colonel in Vegas. Yeah. But anyway, I loved it. Thought it was fantastic. Go ahead. What you got to say?
No, if he said he see the sorrow, I was like, yo, he was just tired. This is like one of them songs you do in between the sets. That's
it could have been
sweaty and shit.
It could have been. He could have been mad singing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I didn't say bad, but I'm just saying this was one of them. Like, I want to chill real quick. I didn't.
He could have been. He was sweating.
You see when it started off, all the people was like clapping. So he just went off. He just did all his dancing. This was his like, I'm about to chill. He was just tired.
Yeah,
that's all.
I can see that. I can see that too. But that tire looked like, he was sweating though. He had some beads coming down, so that light was hot. He could have been moving and shaking, but yeah, he didn't sound like he was tired, but he kind of looked like he was drained. He would look like he was drained a little bit. So I equated with sorrow. Ali said, "Nah, he been on stage too long. His stamina needs to come up."
There you go. Well, there you go, man. This has been great. In the Ghetto by Elvis Presley. Thank you guys for watching. If there's any other songs from Elvis Presley or any live performances, anything from the King that you would love us to react to, please put it in the comments below. We'd love to go down that catalog because the brother's got an extensive catalog, and we know there are a lot of songs that we just don't know from this guy, other than the important ones like Jailhouse Rock and Blue Suede Shoes. That's pretty much the gist of it. So please let us know any other songs. We'd love to hear those. Other than that, join the channel. You can join the membership, or you can go to the Patreon and join us there. There's a link in the description as well. Also, we have a live every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come join us at that. We always have a great time. Other than that, I am Corey Roy. That's Hollywood DA and Phenom 202. And we'll be back at you with another reaction. Peace.
Yep.
In the Ghetto.
You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that.